What is up, YouTube? My name is Christian Rodriguez, and you clicked on this video because you want to see what I was able to accomplish in 1 month of running a social media marketing agency. So first things first, I picked a niche that I liked. I like real estate, and so that's the route that I went, and that's the route that I plan on sticking to. The way I started was I bought Iman Gadzhi's course, Agency Navigator, for $1,500, and that taught me like the whole basics, foundations, the mindset you need to have as a business owner. This is not easy work, even though all these gurus out here are telling you you can make a ton of money by barely working 10 hours a week. This is actually a lot of work that you need to put into, and if you go into it with that thinking that it's easy, you're just gonna get you're gonna come to a surprise, and then that's when people quit, right? So my game plan starting off, for the first like 2 weeks, I was just learning. So I just did that course, and someone that I discovered on YouTube that helped me an insane amount. I cannot recommend him enough. Charlie Morgan. Go watch his videos on outreach, how to get clients, everything about psychology. That will help you to an extreme amount. So my plan going into it was for the first few weeks, I'm cold calling. I'm still doing that right now, and I'm strictly cold calling real estate agents around my area in Florida where I'm at. And starting off, I told myself I was gonna do 100 calls a day, and using Charlie Morgan's videos and things like that, I was able to develop a script. And this is the only way that cold calling is gonna work is if you have a good offer. So before you start cold calling, what I recommend is you go read $100 million Offers by Alex Hormozi. That's going to help you come up with an offer that is irresistible, and it's going to make cold calling, it's going to make your life easier by a lot, okay? So after you read that book, after you watch those videos from Charlie Morgan, you're going to understand how to cold call. And then from there, it's a numbers game. So instead of doing the aiming for a certain amount of calls a day, what I recommend is just aiming to book a certain amount of meetings a day. So whether it's like saying you're gonna book 3 or 5 sales calls a day, you could hold yourself to that, and then you're gonna call until you get to that number. And I feel like that's just a better incentive than to just say you're gonna do 100 calls a day and then you don't really put in the effort into those calls. But as long as you stick with it, I mean, I've been cold calling for 2 weeks. And I'm getting a good amount of appointments. Starting off, I was doing demo calls, so that's what I would offer them, and I would be getting around like 5 a day, it's pretty good. And now I'm transitioning to just like doing it directly to a sales call, because you'll find out very quickly that a lot of people will just miss your meetings, and they really don't care that much. So it's kind of a waste of time if you're doing demo calls for cold calling outbound leads, in my opinion. If you're doing inbound, like you're getting people messaging you on Facebook and things like that, then they're actually more likely to show up on a demo call because they're super interested. So you could do it that way. But yeah, so with the meetings I was getting, I was able to sign my first client. So right now I have one client that signed the contract and everything like that, and I have a few others that the contract is out to and just waiting for them to sign it. And now the hardest part is just like trying to work on my service and get my delivery in. The main reason that most people aren't getting appointments starting off, like the reason that more experienced agency owners get more appointments through cold calling, is due to one thing. That one thing is that they have the conviction, and they have conviction with what they're saying because they believe in their service. They have provided results before to agents. So if you know that what you have is actually going to help change their life, you're more likely to want to help them. So you're going to seriously tell them, hey, we could seriously help you. And the words you're saying, humans are able to detect trustworthiness, and are able to detect that you actually are trying to help them and aren't trying to scam them or anything like that. That is why it is harder than when you're starting out as an agency owner. You don't believe in your service completely because you've never done it. You could learn about it. Like I've learned about my service and what I'm going to do through paid advertising, and how I'm going to bring them in through my software, go high level, and all things like that. But at the end of the day, you haven't done it. So for me, it was kind of hard pitching my offer because I didn't really know, like, deep down if I was going to be able to provide them results. And that's why I recommend that you start off by offering like not a free trial, but maybe for like a testimonial. The offer that I'm giving is nothing upfront. Like, we work on like a pay on results basis. So this means that like we're only getting paid when a realtor closes a deal, right? So this offer, it's way more risk on us because we can bring in the appointments, but they're the ones that have to close it, right? So this is actually, it's helped me get a few clients, but it's just a good way to start off with. But yeah, that's about it. That's about all the advice I can give to you guys right now is just stick to it. Cold call every day. I think that's the best way to start out, just cold calling. Get a few clients under your belt, do your service, and then later down the line, you could go by running paid advertisements, have a bunch of testimonials. It'll be easier to bring inbound leads, and that's what my plan is going forward. That in like a couple months, I will start the paid advertisement route, because I'm gonna have testimonials and I'm gonna have my offer, my best offer, like down. Like I'm gonna have it good. So yeah, this is my first YouTube video trying to help out SMMA guys, and I'm gonna be posting for realtors too, trying to help you guys out. And yeah, see you in the next one.